guys, it's Monty over here at World Class Power Sports High Point, where we're your leader in both India motorcycle sales, Polaris slingshot sales, and also Polaris off-road. I want to talk to you today a little bit, give you a kind of a diagnostic or team tip that's based around your Polaris RZR and a particular fault code that you could potentially get. And that would be your cylinder misfire codes. Now, cylinder misfire codes can be a little very interesting. It could be caused by something as simple as a $10 spark plug. Okay, middle of the range, it could be caused by a bad fuel injector, right? However, if those things have been checked, those simple things, there's a high likelihood on your Polaris RZR that you could be getting that code, and probably are getting that code, because you have extensive belt wear or clutch wear. So what I want to make a point to you about is, if you are running your RZR with a worn out belt, that will cause your clutches to wear out. If you're running your RZR and your clutches have started to wear and started to age and started to begin that process, that can wear out your belt. All right. And either one of those things can cause you to have cylinder misfire codes, bad spots on your clutches, or a bad belt. So if you check that belt and the belt's looking good, consider the clutches. However, if you come in and you've got those codes, your fuel injectors are not a problem, and your uh, spark plugs are not a problem, and you say to me, hey, and I say, well, maybe you've got belt wear. Excessive belt wear could cause you to get the cylinder misfire codes. And you say to me, hey, I just changed the belt. Well, why did you just change the belt? You changed the belt because it was worn out, right? So now the question is, has that worn out belt caused your clutches to wear, or is your clutches being worn out maybe been causing your belt to wear out like that? So good way to test that, put a new belt on. If you keep getting those codes, then it's probably time for new clutches. Clutches are a wear item, so they're not something that's covered under warranty. It's kind of like your tires or your oil. Um, the codes can be cleared. Generally, what you do to clear the codes are, you're going to cycle the ignition, and then you turn the vehicle back on, and you need to run the vehicle at above 4,500 RPMs for at least 60 seconds. Then you cycle the ignition again, and the codes normally go away. That's just clearing the codes. They're likely to come back. Now, the reason this can be a little bit hard to interpret is naturally folks will go to the simple things for cylinder misfires, which would be those spark plugs and fuel injectors. However, this has been going on for quite some time, with those codes being thrown on the Polaris. And actually, in December of this past year, Polaris did actually come out with a team tip indicating, hey, you can get these codes from worn out clutches and worn out belts. And again, belts and clutches are, the cause and effect goes both ways, right? If your clutches are bad, they're going to wear out your belt. If your belt's bad, that can wear out your clutches. Either one of them can cause you to get those misfire codes. So something to be aware of. In fact, it must be enough of an issue actually coming up to where it's enough of an issue in terms that's confusing to interpret, because even in March of this year, Polaris came out with more updates on those team tips. So how long should your clutches last you? Well, it's going to be time to start looking at repair and replacement on those beginning around 5,000 miles. So you might get 10,000 miles out of them, but 5,000, 6,000, 7,000 miles, that's where a lot of times they're starting to show that wear, and they're getting on into their life cycle. However, if you ride the machine extremely hard, you could see them worn out even sooner than that, maybe even 1,000 or 2,000 miles. Other things that you might be doing that definitely will accelerate the wear and on the clutches and shorten the lifespan. If you've made that decision to turn your unit into a street legal unit and you're running it up and down the road, I remind you again, these machines are not designed for that. These machines are designed off-road. They have a transmission that's called a CVT, okay? VT, that's variable transmission, variable speed transmission. It's constantly variable speed transmission. And that's how the machines are designed to run at variable speeds. You're in the woods, you're accelerating, you slow down so you don't run off the trail or into a tree, you accelerate again, you slow down. The machines are not designed to just run up and down the highway. What happens there is you're creating a lot more heat. And especially it's compounded by the fact that most of the time you're running off-road tires. So if you made it street legal, you're going to wear your clutches out even quicker. So um, these are just some tips for you if you've run across those cylinder misfire codes and it's been confusing to you. Maybe you've changed spark plugs and you've changed your fuel injector and you're still trying to figure out and you're starting to imagine all kinds of things it could be. Check your belt. Is the belt worn out? Replace that, see if that does it. If not, then you've probably waited too long or you've just gotten in the life cycle and the clutches, rear clutches are just worn out and it's time to replace those. Okay, I hope this helps you. Might save you some headaches. We're here at 2924 North Main Street, phone number 336-882-2900. I'm Monty Hendricks, and I hope this was a good team tip for you. Thanks a lot.